I see you caught one before we even started. I tell you, I've been having a time with this song. But I'm throwing stones, and stones is being thrown back. Hey, y'all, hey. Thanks for coming on the walk. Our moderator is in place. Yes. Um, like, comment, share, tell uncle, tell auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me. But before you do all that, or in the process of doing all that, get your mat so you can do some stretch outs. Get your weight so you can do some weight exercises. You're going to do some chair exercises, get your chair, get there. You want to walk in place, stand up. You want to walk wall to wall, line up. Jump on your bikes, let's start this treadmill. Yeah, John. I see you being there battling, honey. Everybody don't like old black people. Especially on this penal colony with these folks. Yes. Let's get this party started right. Every day and every night. Thanks for coming to the after dinner walk, y'all. Yes. Yes. I don't have my shaper on. It felt like I had it on. And just as I was coming down here, I was like, oh, I don't think I got it on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. My head is chopped off. Yes, I do the cameras when I start. All that afterwards was a lot. Hey, our 45-minute after dinner walk. Yes. Oh. Yeah, y'all. What a day. What an evening. Okay. Let me just try to get this right. Yes, thank you, Dawn. I forgot to put my Cash App in there. Tell Granny Luck what you want, honey. Tell Granny Luck what you want. Honey, me and my mesh are here. We ain't messing around. Oh, we serious about our business. We ain't messing around. Yes. Whew. I got a call from Social Security telling me, because I've been talking about medicine, my $20 raise. Medicine about like $200. But, so I get a call. Social Security. You call us back to talk about your medicine plan. Like I ain't read the book. If I pay you more than the medicine I take, then I'm covered. Thanks, I'm all right. I'm all right. I pay close to $200 a month for physician's coverage, and I'm in collection. Every year I go to collection. It ain't enough. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm comfortable in my old black woman spot. You know? I'm good. Let us live. As I said to YouTube, just let us be as we were. You ain't giving me nothing, and I ain't giving you nothing. But we're still able to go on. So let's just go on. Bingo! Bingo! No, John. I plan on being anorexic by March. I plan on my blood pressure and everything being so low. I ain't messing around with y'all. And I told y'all about that food allowance. The insurance thing that they're talking about. Yeah, if you get your food from where they tell you to get it from, damn, what's wrong with you? They don't give you nothing. The insurance company has a contract with Walmart, all these places. And when you join and they say, $200. Lady said she had $53. And where to take that money? Then tell you what doctor to go to. Tell you how it's tests you gotta pay for. All that stuff. I ain't doing none of that. I'm finna get up out of here. I'm exercising. I am taking my vitamins. I am resting. I am eating well. And that's it. That's it. Matter and energy separate? That's it. I'm not doing all this stuff. Going to see his cousins so they can make money because they got Super Bowl tickets. I ain't doing that shit. Do no harm is bullshit. They do harm all the time. They tell you with their mouth. But their actions say, I don't want you living in my neighborhood. So why ain't he going to do you no harm? If you move next door to him, he'll burn you out, he'll harm you. So why wouldn't he harm you in the doctor's office? Whew. I can't even. I can't even. So no, I don't want to play doctor games. I don't want to play pharmacy games. Trying to get off of this. I hope this is my last appointment next year. Dr. Patel is a very nice person. It's a dirty game, and I'm the rat. Rats don't volunteer to become lab rats. Okay? Jumping off the lab rat train, y'all. Well, let's get to our topic. About 5 years ago, I saw this meme. There was this tortoise sitting on top of this high fence post. The tortoise was about 50 pounds, green. And before I read the words, I looked at the tortoise on the tall fence post. And the first thing that came to me was, how'd that tortoise get up there? They don't climb like that. And I was like, oh, this is some trickery. Because no tortoise can get up on a high fence post. And then the word said something to the effect of, he had to be put up there. He had to be put up there. So then I got it. I was like, oh man, they put him up there. So now this is the time he was running against Joe Biden. So I was like, the German Republicans. But he didn't go away. No other German Republican could run for office as long as he's alive. The Republican Party has only one candidate that they will back for the executive office, and it's him. So I was like, I don't know, I don't remember Republicans being like that. Easy to fuck themselves. I know they can fuck other people up. But they're not generally like that. They want to run for president. They have ideas. They've been on this penal colony just like the rest of us have. If they love it, they have ideas to make it better. And if they don't, they have ideas to make it worse. But at least they had a chance to run. They had none of that. He was running for president, that was it. So again, who put him on this fence post? So as I'm going along, and I'm going with the African American political talkers on YouTube, and they tended to not see what I was seeing. Now Tabitha, she said it was a religious group. When I did the research, as she instructed us, because she let us know where to go, because she real, she got receipts. And it was Ziklag out of Texas. And it fooled us. It said a bunch of churches. The focus kept going on the churches. Scientology is not a church. It should be listed as a criminal organization, but that only happens to black people. Or the very, very poor white. European Africans, I call them. And couldn't understand what group would hate this rock more than the African Americans, whose ancestors were originally prisoners of war on this rock. So, who could the cults, not the old black African cults, these American-made cults. The cult leaders, their whole thing is ruling the world for Jesus, taking over the world for God, unlifing millions of people to save society. That is the kind of sick shit. That's the kind of sick shit. No. Nope. That's who put the tortoise on the post. And after they helped him steal the votes, and he is fitting into the criteria of what the Constitution says the president could be. So I'm going to tell y'all something. I wanted a black president, African American to be specifically, because in my head, they would understand what we go through as African American. And for that very reason, this penal colony made sure that not to give us an African American president. Now I know y'all think we landed on stupid and laid down on dumb, but Obama, he was born in America to a German mother and an African father. And that's the combination for success in politics that represents black people. He didn't know anything about black people till he got on the mainland and met Michelle. Met her family. Then he became African American. But he was German. He was raised in a German household by Germans. Now what made me put that together is the book, the autobiography, Destined to Witness, by Hans Mazzacoi. He said himself to be the only black in Adolf's Germany. But it's not just her, it was the crowns, it was everybody. But anyway, that's bullshit they feed us. So, he tells the story about being raised the only dark skin and trying to get along with the other guys. But his mother had to often warn him that he can't do anything bad when these guys do something bad. Because no one will remember the group of German boys, but they'll remember that little mixed race, Hans Mazzacoi. So, when they started doing enrollment, or how they do this conscription, where you had to join the service, when Hans Mazzacoi went up there, they laughed at him. And they said, when we take one like you in, we will know that we have lost the war. And he just left, went on about his life. Then it came to the part that Germany was losing. So they put another conscription in. And people had to go back and enroll in the service. And they took Hans Mazzacoi. And he laughs and says to himself, I knew Adolf was losing the war. So he goes to Africa with his father, and it's horrible. It's disastrous. The Eagles on the German, and the Eagles was Nigerian, I think. Nigerian. One of those places. But the Eagles on the African and the Eagles on the German are equal. So each one felt they should kiss each other's ass, so nobody got along. So he brought his ass back to Germany, hating black people. So then his mother says to him, well, your uncles and aunts are in America, in the Midwest. Why don't you go out there and join them? Bim bam boom. He is the managing editor of the largest African American women's magazine, Ebony, or entertainment magazine, Ebony. Now I remember during that time, we was complaining because the only makeup that was in the Ebony magazine was European African. L'Oreal, Dishiel, Bodiel, SDL, all this shit. But nothing from black people. No blue magic. No straightening combs being held up. No. It was perms and how to make your hair look more like European. And we couldn't understand. We kept saying, that's not our hair. But Ebony, Jet and them, they didn't listen until Essence came along. And Essence came in black, makeup, hair, dark-skinned women. Hans Mazzacoi made sure you only had mixed race women because he himself was that. And he had a big row with his African family, honey, and he couldn't stand it. And that's who they put over the largest magazine for African American people. All the advertisements were these European Africans. We couldn't understand. everything about that was more shoving European bullshit down our throats than anything else. Knowing we wasn't shaped for a lot of them dresses. And he had them flat-ass models. That was another thing we used to look at. We used to say, well, not me, because my daddy flat-ass, my grandma flat-ass, flat. My two sisters, baby had back. So we could understand them straight up and down dresses that Mazakwa and them Germans were throwing on us. We couldn't understand until I read that book. That's what it was all about. Feeling bad about being black, wanting to be mixed race. Oh, what? That was a German man who came to America not knowing anything about African Americans, but told us what the fuck we supposed to know and do. So here comes Obama. I kept saying he's not black. He's mixed race. Oh, they shut me down, honey. But then I found out even more. Because it was right there. It kept saying German, German, German. So, that's one of the reasons I felt Kamala Harris wasn't going to make it. She had no German blood in her veins. And as a black person, to achieve such high thing like Hans Mascot, bitch came over here, couldn't speak English. You know how many editors and stuff and educated people could have ran that magazine, as they showed you when they came out with Essence. We were so happy when we saw Essence. We saw dresses that we could wear because we had butts. We saw Dark and Lovely, Miracle Hair Grease, Straighten and Comb, Curling Wands, makeup to fit our complexion. See, Hans Mazakwa and them German folks that own the Ebony magazine, they didn't want to do anything to enhance our darkness. They wanted us to take white powder and put it on our faces and go around saying we white. That's a German African. That man beat us down for years. Dragged us. So then, have Obama, not African American, German African. And that's who gets into different offices and stuff. But that didn't happen with the tortoise on the post. The tortoise on the post was put up there by Scientology. That's why they started putting them up there during Tea Party time. Tea Party, man, that was, I tell you, that was a move. Scientology, y'all really on. That was a move. That was a move. Because that's something that never really happened. But it was a slide that was taught to us that we fall for. So you said y'all was the Tea Party, not being the Texas family. Scientologists all along. These cults. These cults. Oh, let me tell you real quick before we go to break. I saw Alicia Greenfeld, and she talked about this Polynesian island that is over 75% Mormons. And when I looked at it, I said they look just like the Native Americans that these Mormons massacred by the millions. But they call the Polynesian Mormons people from Israel. Now, why wasn't the Native Americans people from Israel? Why weren't they people from Israel? Why were they dark skinned from sin? And the Mormons destroyed them. But the Polynesians that look just like the Native Americans are called children of Israel. Why? Because the Mormons lie. All these cults lie. Scientology, lie. Seven-day Adventists, lie. I tell y'all. I gotta fix my pants, y'all. Give me a minute. Y'all heard me say I ain't put my shaper in. Here we go. We're gonna knock out this last 20 minutes. I don't think I needed any water. So, that's who put the tortoise on the post. And let me just jump back to the Mormons. They have taken over the Polynesian islands. They're all in the politics and everything. The Polynesian Mormons are trying to wear their tribal outfits and stuff like that, you know, like the Native Americans tried to wear, and they unlifed them by the millions. Well, the Polynesians are trying to wear their tribal outfits while calling themselves Mormon. And they're slowly going from people from Israel to the Native American devils. These cults are horrible. You just can't live your life. You can't live your life. And that's who's all up in this politics. They don't know history. They just know to take orders from whoever tells them to take orders. Ain't no grown person gonna come walk over to me and tell me what to do. You may start a conversation with me. You may share your ideas with me. But you ain't gonna tell me what to do. For you are you and I am I. That's what these cults do. Like I told you, I didn't know being a woman was a sin until I went to my grandmother's Southern Baptist church. I didn't know I was supposed to be ashamed of being a woman until I went to my grandmother's Southern Baptist church. I didn't know my breasts made men S.A. me until I went to my grandmother's Southern Baptist church. I didn't know that I ruined the whole world by making Adam bite the apple until I went to my grandmother's Southern Baptist church. Before that, I just thought I was a person, and people were people. But no. No. I couldn't do that. And for those of y'all watching, because I'm grown, and I walk and exercise and work out, and even in the gym sometimes, I was profane. But I don't cuss out people. I curse when I get energized talking about a subject. I don't talk low when I see men. I don't talk louder, but I don't talk low. I'm not that exercise person that you want. The exercise person that you want that don't curse, get energy, or do nothing, her 300 pounds is sitting right there on the couch looking at TV, trying to get down a piece of pie. I guess that's what y'all want. I'm not this. And if you've ever worked out and got your body in a good heat, then energy rises. Yes. So y'all, you know what gets me? Like, I've always wanted an African American president, not a president born to a German mother, raised in a German household, and then as a man brought to Detroit to learn black people. I ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that comes out of the womb of an African American woman. Or from the sperm of an African American man. And I know I hadn't got that. And I ain't never got it yet. And you know why? Because they say African Americans won't make good presidents. Because we'll steal. We won't follow the rules of the Constitution. We won't respect the other branches of government. We don't own property. And a lot of us owe taxes. And that's not the qualifications for a president. So, you get to that age, especially as an African American, that you are so tired of the bullshit. Oh, it becomes so much. Well, call us back. I'll tell you the information plan that we can give you for medication. Oh, okay. Now what that is? Well, you pay us $100 a month, and we'll cover your 2 prescriptions. And go to the doctors we want you to go to. And do the things we want you to do. Been there, done that, didn't like it. Took the t-shirt off, stumped it, cut it up into little pieces of paper, and burned it. No, thank you, don't help me. I know you help. I know you help. Yeah. Your help is to help African Americans integrate faster. So no thank you. No thank you. They'll give you more for medicine, but not for food. I mean, cash money for food, not this insurance that's telling you to go to Walmart or this mark or this underground place or this this nuclear place where you can pick up your fruit. No, no, I'm good. I don't want that. There was I saw on Facebook, there was Heinz ketchup from England or Europe and from America. And the Heinz ketchup that came from Europe had 5 ingredients. The one from us had like 8 to 10. So I put, our ketchup is for high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity. The European or the England ketchup is for chips. And that's the free food you get from America, because America don't give you nothing free. They call it free food, you should call it poison, because they don't give you nothing free, but they will poison you. I told you I was poisoned for over 25 years. Oh, if you don't take this antibiotic before you go to the dentist, if he cleans your teeth and releases the bacteria, it could get in your heart, you could die. You could die. Die. And then they came back 25 years later. Oh, how bad. Now, when we said 25 years ago that if you got your teeth clean, I mean, like you would maybe die, possibly die in a chair, maybe not making it to the hospital. We said a lot of things. But I want you to know, we were lying. How bad? Go with God. Never trust them again. Never. Never. Once a year, Dr. Patel, he don't look like nothing like my poisoners. All my poisoners were European African, specifically Germans. German Ethiopians that y'all call the J word. They had no problem poisoning me. And all of us. For over 25 years. Undisturbed. Unperturbed. We had to pay 2 co-pays and buy medication. And 25 years later they said, oh, y'all ain't had to do that. Did we say that? What did Urkel used to say on Family Matters? Did I do that? Do no harm. Keep being fools. I was a fool. They'll poison you as quick as they look at you. I don't want your old medicine. That's what I saw too. Mr. Gold's so scared. We can talk about the medication program we have here. I know your medication program. It's called Give the Old Medicine to the Black People. Everybody know that. Take all the just that expires and put them in the hood. Look, I look at Florida Man MG, which is I love. Florida Man MG and his hot challenges, his different food challenges. I love it. Okay, just got one thing. See, I'm the type of person, if you tell me to do the job and after it's done you will pay me, have my money. This ain't no time for jokes. You wasn't joking when I was working. Don't be joking when it's time for me to get my money. And in some of the old episodes, them people finish eating that hot pepper, that hot chip, and they in all kind of pain. And then he said, they like, man, where's my money? He's like, I was just joking. I was just joking. One day I found myself jumping up off that couch saying, give the damn man his money. He ate the damn chip. Stop playing. And Florida man MG, always be saying, stop playing. Anyway, so I told you about the kitchen thing. I do love Florida man MG. But what I see around there at night are African American people my age. Or they look my age. Well, they out there in the night lost. Living. I like that Florida man MG go down and throw some cash at them. I don't care what they use it for. I like that he goes out there and throws cash at them for these different challenges. And they laugh and they have a good time, and I laugh and I have a good time. Like I said, until he don't hand over that money, then I got a problem. But I see them. They're wheelchairs. They're in canes. They got parts missing, piece missing. Some of them so mentally, challenged and mentally ill. And they all group up with one another because you need one another for help and consultation. And I think of them when especially I see the sick ones and the ones with body parts missing. I said, that doctor who hates your whole guts, you wouldn't trust, and he started cutting you into pieces. Cutting you in pieces. I couldn't understand that. He's, what's wrong with you? I was like, they don't want you to live in their neighborhood. Why would they want to save your life? Well, God told them to do it. God ain't tell you to save your own life. Told him to come all the way from across town. A town they don't even want you in. But he told him all the way in that other town to come over and save with you. Save your life, but didn't tell you to save your own life. And I look at him. And I laugh because they're funny. I didn't say they were stupid. I said they were mentally ill. And they was cut upon. You can see they all on the medication. And see what they did with medication. What was it, in the 90s? With blood pressure medication. They would put you on blood pressure medication, black people. Say you had a good job. A halfway decent job. And you was put on blood pressure medication. And you lost your job. And you had no health insurance. You died. You stroked. If you go back to that period, you'll see a lot. And that's what I see here. In Florida made MG. I see a lot of those. From my era. They were the ones that the doctors talked up into getting on that blood pressure and paying, but they was working. They had insurance. They never thought, how could I treat this without medication, just in case one day I don't have a job. And I see them out there. You can tell, can't move their right arm, can't move their left arm, dragging a foot. I didn't get trapped to that blood pressure medication shit till I was 58 years old. I bypass that all the way through. How? Stay away from doctors. I watched them. Lip twisted, eye twisted, and they're from my generation. So I know they was put on high blood pressure medication and then taken off. Because that's how they used to do us. It had to be maybe in the 2000s that it was, I don't know if it was CVS, Walgreens, or what. Or it was the government that said, you just can't take these people off high blood pressure medication and leave them high and dry. You have to supply them with the medication until they find another avenue to pay for it. And that's when we stopped stroking. And that's what that was all set up for. You get on high blood pressure, pills, medication, they take it away from you, you have a stroke. Now you have a neurologist, you have a gastrologist, you got a this and that of this, and a this and that of this, and that, and therapist, physical therapist, rehabilitation therapist, therapy. It's a whole business. And that's what they was doing to us. Back in the 90s, late 80s. Putting you on blood pressure medication. And if you didn't find a way to keep the insurance going, your ass was snatched off and shaken on the ground. Whew. Yes, y'all. But guess what your girl was doing? She was exercising. Yeah, y'all, yeah. Here we are. Yay! Yay! You know, black people is funny. If an old white person cursed, talked as I did, black people couldn't wait. Look, the walking on the treadmill may throw them off because that's some kind of exercise. But if she talked like that, they would be right over there. But for a black person, they look at old black people and they say, well, you're supposed to be this. Well, you're supposed to be this. Aren't you old and black? Ain't you supposed to be sitting down with 450 pounds, sucking on a Coke and sucking on some chicken wings? You're not supposed to curse, because cursing is for ignorant people. Ergo, people who don't curse are intelligent. Never. Oh. Whew. I'm so glad I'm next to this exit. I can't even tell you. The ancestors hate when I say that. But I'm like, oof. I'm ready to be all energy. These humans is too much. Oh. I'm ready to be all energy, y'all. And nothing but the energy. So help me goodness. You are telling me how I'm supposed to be. Well, I would like to watch you, but you curse. Put on your headsets. I went to the gym for very few times I remember to bring my headsets to the gym. I wanted to watch the screen of the people who were doing the action because I was at the gym doing an action. I don't know what they said. I don't know what they talked about. They were moving. I wanted to move. I watched them. No, don't black woman me now. Go to your church See that broke old woman sitting in front of the church that probably nobody help her or ignore unless she pay her tithes? You go talk to her. She probably don't curse. I exercise, lift weights to get my energy up. I curse. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, that's the thing. No matter how old you get as an African American woman, you never fall in the wise category unless you're kissing somebody's ass, allowing somebody to walk over you, allowing somebody to step on you. Then you're a good old person. But if you talk about pulling out the box cutter and hitting the major vein, then you ain't a good old black woman. You this, you that. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. An 80-year-old man stood in front of a political rally with his microphone and was doing like this, like he was jerking off the microphone. Him, you got no problem with. I say fuck, and you got a problem with me. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. That's why I stay away from people. I'm going to be me. I'm not going to be the image of what you think I should be. I'm going to be me. The woman who walks 45 minutes every day, 35 minutes, hangs from the hall, do her little stretch out. That's me. And guess what? I curse. You want the 600-pound, laying can't move, eating, doing nothing. And that's what you think isn't a good example of what an elder is. Well, y'all never like me, because I am the elder. Now, this is the time where I would say, tell Granny Luck what you want. And, like, I would have my phone, I would say, oh, I got a cash app for $1.50 from Miriam. And Miriam says she is taking her nursing license test. And she needs some good luck. And I would say, good luck to you, Miriam, on your nursing license test. You will pass. But I didn't get $1.50. I'm just telling you what I would do. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me. I thank y'all so much for popping back and forth and in and out. And of course, I love my moderator. Thank you so much, John. You are the bomb. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow for the after dinner walk. Hey, John, thanks so much. See y'all tomorrow.